Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Borowitz, proud superintendent of Anderson-Shiro CISD, and I'm here to share some information with you about our upcoming November 2024 bond election. So let's talk about how our committee was formed that made the recommendations to the board. So in early April, the very beginning of April, we put out a bond planning survey to the community. We put it out on social media. We sent it through email. We had it on our quarterly report that went to all registered voters, including a statement where you could call a number and get a paper copy if you'd like a paper copy. We had it on little table tents that went out to all of the local businesses, restaurants, had it on their tables where you could scan the QR code and fill out the survey or call the number and get a paper survey. And so we had 299 people respond to the survey. And in the survey, there was actually one of the last questions is, if you'd like to be part of a planning committee, please submit your name and number. If you don't want to submit it on the survey, you can call or email me and I'll add you to the list. And so that was pretty much the main way that we gathered names and phone numbers initially for the committee. And so all of those folks that put that information on the survey got an invite for Save the Dates at the very end of May. So there were 4 meetings over the summer. All the Save the Dates went out at the end of May. And then we also posted them on social media right at the beginning of June 1st, so that if for some reason you didn't see the survey, didn't fill out the survey, didn't leave anything in the comments, you could still be a part of the meetings and it was open to the public. So we opened it up to anyone in the community who wanted to be a part of it, whether you were for the last bond or against the last bond, whatever your viewpoints were from the very beginning. We try to make sure that everyone felt like they could come be a part of the solution and have a voice in what we needed to do moving forward. And so through all of that, we had those 4 meetings where we looked at data, we walked the buildings, we made a list of projects, and all of those got priced out by Gallagher Construction and GLS Architects for potential construction costs. And then the committee agreed that there needed to be 75% consensus before moving forward with anything. And so there was unanimous consensus after the first meeting that growth was definitely a concern and needed to be addressed, and that there should be continuation of the whole process. And so they went through that whole process. Again, got to the end about what projects should be considered or brought forward to the board in a bond proposition, and all of those were discussed and agreed upon by the committee as well. And so one of the things that the committee did ask of the board is to have an oversight committee if the bond passes, and so that way the committee can still have a voice in what the projects look like moving forward, seeing the design, making sure that we're being fiscally responsible with the expenditures for the projects, all of those things. And so that's something they brought forth to the board as well. But that's really how it was formed. There wasn't any restrictions on who could be there or who could be a part of the conversation. And really, that's why the recap videos were shared after each meeting and invites continue to be sent out. Really just making sure everybody's voice could be heard and everybody could be a part of the conversation throughout the planning process.